Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Today it's Ramble. I'm not gonna do a review or anything, just because I've had a long day and I'm tired. I do feel like talking a little bit. This is kind of more of a thank you video for a few people and for everybody. So, as I was saying, this is a welcome video for pretty much for everybody. Thank you very much for subscribing to watching my videos. You know, and thank you. And I thank these people already in a Facebook post, but I really want to thank Gary Grove from Emilio Cigars. He was the first one who kind of talked to me, really, like people like in the industry. He's the first one who ever talked to me. You know, because I had reviewed the brand, the Nomad 8613. I had reviewed it, you know, because it was recommended to me by my local shop. Didn't really think anything of it, you know, that I was just reviewing a cigar. I mean, because, you know, I really am just kind of doing this for myself. You know, I don't really expect anybody to watch it or watch any of my videos. I'm very appreciative that people do. You know, I recommend you do. I mean, hopefully I have something good to say. But also, you know, he helped me out a little bit. You know, he sent me some samples of some stuff that I probably wouldn't have never tried because they're a boutique brand, so they're a little harder to find. Now, like my local store, they do carry stuff from House of Emilio, but they actually don't carry any of the Emilio cigars because I actually talked with Mike, the manager, today, and he was saying that they just don't sell well in my area, which kind of sucks because they're fantastic. Because I was talking about the AF1s, because AF1, which I don't know if I mentioned before, is at this moment, out of all the Maduros I've tried, it's my favorite. It is a tasty, spicy, sweet, punchy cigar, and I love it. Which I want to get some more because it was fantastic. And also, Fred, the CEO of Nomad Cigars, him as well, he's very active on social media. So whenever I've said anything about his products, he, like, even like me taking a picture of like the Nomad Classic that I was just smoking in my local shop like 2-3 weeks ago. You know, he's like, you know, puts up there that he likes it. You know, I was like, that. I mean, that's awesome. You know, it's just me just taking a picture for my Facebook page for the YouTube channel, and you know, stuff like that. And then Enrique, the CEO of 1502 Cigars, you know, which, I mean, granted, these guys are all, you know, House of Emilio people, but I mean, they're just, I would have to say they're probably the most engaging of people that I've met, you know, because generally whenever I post reviews, I'll use it on Facebook. I'll actually put the company in there. I usually do like ads. You know, I'll do a House of Emilio. I'll actually bring up House of Emilio like hot link you put in there so people can hover over it and then it actually goes to their site. You know, I've done that for Padron and all the other ones. You know, and hardly anybody's ever gotten back to me. Actually, the only two companies. So everybody at the House of Emilio have gotten back to me whenever I've done something like that, and then Duran Cigars. They are the only ones out of everybody out there. You know, so I think that speaks volumes about these people and their, you know, they value the people who smoke. They value their customers. Which I'm not saying that the bigger companies don't, but the boutique brands are small enough that, you know, the CEO can respond to people, and I really, really like that. So, yeah, so Enrique 1502, and then also Miguel Chodell from Duran Cigars. He's another one. He's a very likable guy. You know, I've never personally talked to him face to face, you know, but we've, you know, battered back and forth on Facebook a few times just with, you know, posts and stuff that I've done. Which actually a shout out for Crossover Cigars here in Lafayette. The second Tuesday of August, they're doing a Duran event for a cigar club, I believe that's what it's going to be for. And Miguel will be here. So that's kind of shout out there. Mark your calendars, make sure you can go. I'm hopefully gonna go. Did I say July? The second Tuesday of August. I hope I said that right. I hope I'm gonna be here. Actually, let me check the date because I'm supposed to be in California for a conference for grad school, and I really hope I'm here because I would really like to meet him face to face, talk to him. And yes, so that should be August 11th. I will be here. That's fantastic. Anyway, um, I want to shout out to them because they're fantastic. They have given me support. They share or like they'll reshare some of my stuff that I do on their cigars, which is nice. Kind of gets me out there a little bit more. And then it just and they're just great guys. They're fantastic. They're easy to talk to. I don't ever feel intimidated by them. So I really really like that. I really look I'm really glad I started doing this because it gives me encouragement. I really like it. So, but also one thing I'm going to warn people is when I started doing this, I didn't really expect anybody to follow me at all. I didn't expect anybody to watch my videos or anything. The more views I get, it encourages me a little bit more to do more videos, which I try to do as best I can. So, which I think this will be my second video in 2 days. So, which is a little bit weird for the past couple weeks. I've pretty much ramped down the videos just because I've been so busy. Not necessarily busy to record them, but busy to, because I have to edit them and I have to upload them and I got to put all the info in there for it. So, it takes time. So, when time I just don't have. So, for anybody who's interested in smoking today, I'm actually smoking it's from My Father Cigars. I don't know if you can see that. That is a really pretty band. It looks like, a piece of like art. Something you'd find like in a art museum. It's really nice. And I can't remember which one this is. I just looked at it and it was the one that they had. So let's see here. So this is the Flora de las Antalias. So it's actually a pretty good stick. I would say it's very reminiscent of a Rockefeller Decade. So I like to compare. It's not exactly the same, but it reminds me of it. So. Has a very sweet profile to it, so it's very nice. And even smell it, like when I was doing like the smelling of it before I left, it smelled floral. I've never had that before, so that was really interesting. So it's really nice. I'm starting to become a really big fan of box press when they're done correctly too. So anyway, I'm not gonna review the cigar, but we can talk about the cigar a little bit. But so that's my shout out to all those guys. So like Gary Griffith, Fred. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. It's like Rewey, I believe. So Rewe, I don't know. I'm not going to try to butcher it. And then Enrique, which again, his last name, I speak English, and not saying anything bad about any other language. I'm not good at pronouncing other languages. I took a year of Spanish, which I'm okay. I can get around if I need to, but I butcher it. Like I can read Spanish better than I can speak it. Let me just put it that way. So anyway, so Enrique from 1502. Fantastic guys. And the guys I haven't really messaged back with anybody from House of Emilio. So the Epicurean Icon guy, he shouted to me real quick, but I've only done one of his cigars, and then the Ezra Zion guys. I've only reviewed one of their cigars, so I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with them. I'm pretty sure they're great because everybody I've had interaction with from House of Emilio has been fantastic. They're great group of guys and gals. I'm pretty sure there's the women in there in their lives, helping them out with what they need to do. Which actually brings me to something else I was thinking of. So one of the sorry, one of the co-owners of Ezra Zion, I can't remember what his name is. He actually put out a cigar. It's called Blessed Leaf. So, and the whole idea of it is it's a Christian ministry, which I mean, I'm trying to help all my brothers and sisters in Christ out there, to kind of promote them. So I haven't had any other cigars yet. I've heard good things about them. I've watched quite a few reviews, and everybody says, it's a good cigar. I remember even Lee Mac 912. He was reviewing. He said it's like it's like the cigar thing is like $8.25 or something like that, and he says it's easily a $13 stick the way it smokes and the way it tastes. So I mean that's a big props about that. So check them out too. So we always gotta spread the kingdom whichever way we can. I do the one way I can. So try them. It's a nice cigar. I mean, it's not too heavy. It's very nice. A little bit different. It doesn't quite go with my profile I normally like. There's a bit of spice in there. I mean, it's sweet. I mean, for me, it's almost a little too sweet, but I mean, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. At least it's not bitter. So, but anyway, but I want to thank everybody else too who is watching my videos and who has commented or liked some of my stuff on my Facebook page. I really take that to heart. I really do. So, I mean, there's, the cigar community and the pipe tobacco community, which I haven't really done any pipe stuff yet. I think I've only done one. And it's just for a simple fact, I'm more of a cigar person than I am a pipers. I do enjoy pipes, I really do. But just, a lot of times if I have cigars in my humidor, I'm like, I weigh the options. I'm like, I'll smoke a cigar. I mean, it's nothing against pipes at all. I do enjoy them, but it's a once in a while thing for me. Unlike cigars, which are like my norm. So, anyway. But again, I want to thank everybody out there for everything you guys have done. So, oh yeah, one person I want to mention, and like it's somebody like I really have any interaction with, but he's actually really great. He's actually a priest, and he does pipe reviews. Let me pull up his YouTube so I can actually get you his actual YouTube handle so people can find him. So he is actually called the Holy Smokin' N Pipe Padre. Alright, so look him up. He's a very, like a lot of his stuff, he doesn't really review things. He just talks. He'll smoke his pipe. He'll kind of like talk about the tobacco a little bit, and he'll just talk. And for everybody out there, who's afraid like, oh, it's a priest doing it, it's like a non-religious kind of talk. I've only heard him kind of really, kind of dive into Catholicism a little bit, because I mean he is a priest, but I think he does it in more of like the pipe community, So check him out. I mean he's really good. He's very easy to talk to. His, if you want to just listen to somebody just kind of talk, about like certain stuff about their lives, which I mean there's a lot of people like doing that. I watch his videos all the time. I actually just found him again. I used to watch him last year, and then I deactivated my YouTube account I had there so I could start this before I knew you can actually link, or I could add my account onto like my my lay account on there. But anyway, found him again, and it's just I really like it. And yeah, I mean he talks about like health, because he's a big like kind of like health food type of person. So I mean he's doing like the paleo diet stuff, so where he only eats once a day. And usually he's like a big kind of like leafy green salad with like some chicken or something like that. And he's kind of into health. I mean, which everybody should be. I'm kind of a hefty guy, but I do Taekwondo. That's my exercise. I do it 3 days a week. And let me tell you, I did it today, and I was tired. I was super tired. If you think just sitting there kicking doesn't do anything, it is a workout. It is a big, big workout. I was sweating. My heart was going. Right now I'm slightly sore, not super sore, just because we stretch out really well, and like I'm starting to get more flexible. But let me tell you, oh man. But I noticed that my pants are loose. Actually, I had lost weight a little while back because I had been working out. I lost around 15, 20 pounds, and I actually had to go get new pants because my old pants were too big. So I went and I bought some. I bought 44s. That's what I wear. I bought them, and they were slightly loose around the waist. But for a white guy, I kind of have a big butt. I really do. I have a ginormous butt. I played football for 8 years. I was a lineman, so I have a ginormous butt. So a lot of times I have to buy pants that are slightly big in the waist to fit, it's pretty much like my thighs and my butt to fit into them. Maybe a little bit more than some people want to know, but anyway, there it is. But now, my pants are ridiculously loose. I can actually pull them over my belly, and they still fall off. So I wear a belt, which I've been wearing my belt for a while because I'm actually allergic to a lot of metals. Like I'm a lot allergic to stuff with like nickel and stuff in it. So like my belt buckle I have is just like some cheap metal, and it makes me break out in a rash, and it is not fun. It's right there on my stomach, and it's just. I had to wear it today because I was kind of moving around. I have to wear it tomorrow. Which, I mean, if it's actually warm tomorrow, I'm going to wear shorts, so I don't have to worry about that. But because all my shorts actually fit, they're not loose or anything like that. But anyway, he talks. So get back to him. So he talks about a lot of health stuff, and he'll just kind of tell you what's on his mind. So kind of a shout out there for him. But anyway, I'm actually going to do a little advertising for my local store here too. So my local store is Crossroads Cigars here in Lafayette, Indiana. I mean, they're not a ginormous lounge by any means. They don't serve liquor like a lot of them that I know do, but it's great. I mean, they have chairs in there. They're actually really comfortable chairs. Oddly enough, I don't say okay. I didn't mean oddly enough, but I mean for how small it is, you would think they would be cheap on their stuff. They're not. It's very very nice. It's in downtown Lafayette here. I mean, it's on. Actually, I can't remember what their address. I know they're on Main Street. They're on Main Street downtown. They're actually almost kind of right across. There's like actually where the police station is. There's the parking lot for the police station. They're right across the street from it. You can't miss it. It says Crossroads Cigars, and they have big signs in the window, so that's really nice. So they're a great store. And Mike, who he's like the assistant manager, I believe is what he is. Great guy. He'll talk to you for hours. If you want to have a conversation. I mean, he's a great guy. He's very nice. But anyway, so that's a shout out for my local store, and also every second Tuesday of every month they have a cigar club. So this is a fantastic deal. So for $19, you get a cigar, and usually they feature a cigar every month from a different company. So you get a cigar. Oh crap, I totally forgot something. Anyway, you get a cigar, and then you get, so I'm trying to think. They usually try different liquors. So this past time we tried Padron. We tried 5 different Padrones. It was like a shot each. So they're just those 5 shots. You have your money's worth just all together. Then you get a cigar. Then you get a little discount card. And then we also got like a special sealed envelope with some prizes in it but we can only open up when we go buy cigars there. And then also, I'm trying to think. And then also, they did raffles. So they, in each little bag of so in our first cigar it came in like a little black bag that you get from your local store. Then when you get cigars in it, and they had a cutter in there, and it had a little ticket, and it had like the discount card type stuff in there. So then they're raffling stuff off. They had the Cigar Club's actually at the Knickerbocker. It's actually a bar here in town, which actually it's the only place in town besides Crossroads Cigars you can smoke a cigar in. They are a licensed cigar bar, which is fantastic. Which is probably the one reason that Crossroads doesn't serve alcohol, because Knickerbocker, you can smoke a cigar in there, and they sell cigars. And you can smoke them in there and you can drink. So, and that's probably one reason. I mean, logistically, and and we're not a huge town. We're under 100,000. I think we're like 80,000 people or something like that. But anyway, so the raffles was they're raffling off like T-shirts for the or giving away T-shirts for the Knickerbocker. They were doing like little lapel pins for Patron, and then they had an actual bottle of Patron, their cafe. So I mean that's like a $40 value just right there. And then a few gift certificates to places in town, which actually I won a $25 gift card or gift certificate to a place on town. It's called Professor Joe's. I haven't gone there yet. And then they had a stinky ashtray, which you've ever seen them. They're big ashtrays like this, and they have like 4 fingers on it that you can lay your cigar on. And it was a Nomad one signed by Fred. I mean, that's super awesome. I mean, unfortunately I didn't win that one. Boo on me, but oh well. I mean, it was fun. So, and you get all that, $19. So either if you live in Lafayette or you live in the surrounding area, go. It starts at 6 o'clock, and they'll go through like the alcohol, and usually the first like half an hour is usually them talk about the alcohol and stuff like that, and then they'll do the raffles, and after that it's mingle time. You just go and mingle. Oh, and actually one other person I want to shout out to is Calvin Woods. He is the rep for House of Emilio for the Midwest, so like our area. I think he does. He said he does 6 states, so I think he does like Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, and Missouri. I think possibly Tennessee. I'm not really sure which one. It's probably Missouri. But anyway, he was a fantastic guy. I talked to him quite a bit. He was very, very nice. So I shout out to him as well. But it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to let you guys go. And again, thank you everybody for watching my videos, for commenting on the people that have commented on. Comment more. I'm always up for suggestions. If you want me to review a certain cigar, let me know. If you want me to review a certain pipe tobacco, I will do it. I don't know, like any suggestions you want to give me, go ahead. I'm still fairly new at this. I think I've been doing this for 2 months, I think, something like that. I have like 42 videos or something like that. That's another thing. So the suggestions, you don't have to limit them to cigar stuff or pipe stuff. I am a Catholic channel as well. I talk about God. I talk about Catholicism. So if there is some question about Catholicism or some answer that you don't know, ask me. As a disclaimer, I am not an expert, but I'll find the answer if I don't know. And if I really don't know or if I can't articulate a lot, I'll find a resource for you to go and watch. So anyway, again, it doesn't have to limit, to just cigars or pipes. Catholicism or Christianity in general. So, if you're not a Christian, if you are a Muslim or a Buddhist or a Hindu or an agnostic or an atheist, ask me a question. Now I am not going to get into a huge, long, drawn out argument or heated debate with anybody. I will present my point, and then I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go back and forth with somebody just because they want to have some heated argument. That's not what my channel is about at all. My channel is to, me to review cigars and pipe tobaccos, read some scripture, and talk about some Catholic stuff. That's generally what it is. I'm not here to debate anybody. I will if you want me to, but I'm not going to do a constant back and forth. So anyway, which I haven't had anybody do that yet, so which is very nice. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Again, I'm coming up on 25 minutes here, getting close to it. So God bless everybody, and again, thank you Gary, thank you Fred, thank you Enrique, thank you Miguel, Thank you, Calvin, and thank you, Mike from Crossroads Cigars. So, God bless everybody, and I'll be back sometime this week. It's Memorial Weekend, so we'll see how it goes. All right, peace out.